back to the Dairy Raid and a little one-shot video here breaking down the now infamous pick six that Braedyn Locke threw against Penn State. And we're going to dig into this play a little bit longer, and so that the full breakdown be bogged down. So let's break this down and see in detail what Braedyn was really looking for here and the anatomy of this play. All right, so start out with, let's just draw up what we're expecting, what we're trying to be running here. All right, so bottom of the screen here, Vinny Anthony, that's a terrible inside release to the skinny post. Okay, something kind of like this is what we're trying to do. Bottom of the screen, or sorry, slot receiver, runner out. We're going to release outside and then bend it back across with our tight end, and we're going to run a curl top of the screen, little check release from. So route progression wise, we are reading 1, 1 to 2, 3 to 4. Okay. Already by by alignment and by Vinny Anthony's release off of here, we can get off the front side pretty quickly. This is a type of play that's giving us options, but we are trying to just get the ball out. Because we're in a situation, the offense is not playing that great at this point. We're outmatched by a superior opponent, yet we're still in the game. And our defense is playing well. So what we don't want to do is create a big play for the defense to then have our offense or our team punting out of our own end zone, setting up a superior opponent to march down the field and stick the dagger in our defense. So, this is an aggressive play with how we ended up reading it, but it's creating enough options at all levels that we should have an answer to at least get some yards. That's the goal anyways. So let's take a look at the execution, and we'll go from there. All right, so right off the ball, Vinny Anthony can't decide, is he going to go inside or out? Takes 4 steps to get up. He's cut by, you can already see Braedyn Locke's eyes. He's looking right away. And we need to win right off the ball, and he doesn't. So we automatically go off to number 2. Because of the leverage of this flat defender, he's in man coverage. That makes this quick out very dangerous. Because 1, this corner could sit here and jump it if they run any kind of switch. We're going to see later in the Penn State game, they do run switches here and allow him to sink over the top. But also, any kind of ball thrown a little bit late, he can drive on the ball. And ironically, we come off of the quick play out here so we don't throw a pick 6. So then we go to the bender. I'm not against the idea of the bender because of where I think Braedyn wants to throw it. I think Braedyn wants to throw the ball here and get it across this position that number 1 actually plays. Safety, is he a linebacker? He's a really good athlete. And he ends up severely underthrowing this and throwing it way too tight, way too down the middle of the field when I know he wants to go here. That's what he sees. We have space that we can throw him open. Either behind and lead or across. And why does he throw it so short? Well, it's the thing that nobody really notices or talks about from the broadcast angle. You can't really see even here either. And that's when we look at the end zone angle. This play is killed because Joe Brunner gets beat. Beat to the inside. Braedyn Locke sees it, and he has to shorten his delivery. Look at how he's swiping. He's not extending to the target. He extends to the target, he gets his hand broken. If he steps up, he's going to step right up into Jake Renfro, who has to come late to help Joe Brunner. And we'll talk about why he didn't go earlier later. So he shortens his stride, and he also can't step and move towards where he wants to throw it, which would either be directly here so he can get some power and get it over one, or through and to get it back to the hash mark. Now, should he have still thrown the ball in this case? The problem is if he checks off and tries to get to the curl or get to the running back here, I think he gets sacked, and it's a safety. So I think he's thinking accelerated clock here. I got to get rid of it. And now, as he's in his throwing motion, feels 51's hand, and it shortens his delivery. You can't take the sack here. I don't know how you can really throw it away. Shit situation all around. Now, with the protection, why doesn't Jake Renfro come here to help automatically? Well, they're in straight big on big protection. 11 here is what we call green dogging his protector. A lot of times we do this kind of blitz based off a running back, but here we can do it on the center, because we know we got them spread out and matched up one-on-one. So if Renfro steps across to help either of these two, 11 is blitzing right up the middle. Okay, this is how we can use simulated pressure looks, which is what this is, to create bad pass protection situations where we can end up blocking 4-on-5 and still have a man free. So he has to pay attention to 11. When 11 shows that he's really not going or starts moving across, now he can come across and look for Brunner. By then it's too late. So, what's the moral of the story here? Football is a team sport. And as much as everyone has been dogging on Braedyn Locke after this play, Braedyn Locke is one cog in a machine that led to this situation. Joe Brunner makes this block. This game could have been totally different. What happened on first and second down were different. Could have been thinking. And also, I will say this: when we see the full quarter breakdown later, look at the throws that Braedyn Locke makes in the third quarter after this. Judging by one play that is the result of a team failure, yet he makes big plays later in the game that keeps it. So it is what it is. Football is a team sport. Everyone shares the blame. Everyone shares the glory. But got to do it that way. So full third quarter breakdown coming later tonight. Thank you for watching.